with OnStar.
To the horizon.
And the latest on her relationship with son Michael's soon-to-be ex, Deandra.
Ashley Judd's romantic moment with her race car driver boyfriend as the couple goes public after her stalker scare. New dad Johnny Depp talks about his 5-month-old baby daughter.
I'm completely wrapped around her finger.
Watch out, Regis. Get ready for the new game show where you can win $2 million.
Just the name of it. Greed.
Regis reacts to the competition and breaks big news about a new celebrity version of his millionaire show.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
And here are the top Hollywood stories for Monday, November 1st, 1999. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Goen.
And I'm Mary Hart. Well, tonight is the night of Ally McBeal's big kiss. It's Ally and Ling's 25-second lip lock that has created a month's worth of controversy.
Gay women, for whatever reason, love me.
Gay women love you?
They're attracted to me. Yes, they are.
In these scenes from tonight's controversial show, Ally is both apprehensive and a bit excited over Lucy Liu's romantic overtures.
I think she asked me out on a date. And you said yes. Well, I couldn't be sure that it was a date. She guised it in, let's be friends, but that's how gay women do it.
Ling isn't gay.
Well, maybe she's bisexual. Who knows?
When Roseanne kissed Marielle Hemingway in 1994, it created a firestorm. But Jack Curry of TV Guide says this time around, audiences are more accepting.
We're not that shocked anymore when we hear about a lesbian kiss, because it's really not a lesbian kiss. They make point after point, the two characters, that we're not lesbians, we like guys. We are not lesbians, we like guys.
The idea of kissing her, it doesn't gross me out.
Entertainment Tonight has seen an advanced copy of the episode, and we can reveal the pair's passionate kiss lasts almost half a minute. The two also engage in a provocative dirty dance.
A passionate kiss with Lucy. Yeah, I'm watching that.
Ally! Ling! Hi. Oh. Hi.
I made reservations at Jasper's.
8 o'clock. Oh. Great. Excellent. Great. You still game? Oh, hey. Wouldn't miss it. I wouldn't miss it.
And while Callista continues her Monday through Friday job on Ally, she will be working on stage on the weekends. She's reprising her off-Broadway role in Bash for a brief run in Beverly Hills.
The morning show wars expanded to a new battlefront today, and Bryant Gumbel made his return by calling on the commander-in-chief. Gumbel scored a coup for the debut of CBS's new early show, an exclusive interview with President Clinton. And after their first day of head-to-head competition, he and co-host Jane Clayson celebrated with E.T.
It's just the first step. You know what? We got a long way to go.
Gumbel's interview with the president helped the early show overcome the loss of guest Mariah Carey, who was set to perform live across from CBS's Studio 58, the show's new street-level home. But Carey was lured to NBC for this morning's Today Show when CBS had difficulty securing city permits to stage the concert.
And there's one paper this morning who said that we traded, we lost Mariah, and so we got the president as a substitute. I mean, I think that's really insulting to the president.
The interview was shot yesterday at the White House after the crash of Egypt Air Flight 990, a story that had the morning shows scrambling today. While ABC's Good Morning America co-host Charles Gibson was the only anchor broadcasting from near the site of the crash, Clinton spoke about the tragedy with Gumbel.
CBS is going to give this show time to grow. They spent $30 million on the studio, so it's not going to be like they're going to throw it away immediately. After the first week, usually, if the show is working or not.
Now, if you're still not convinced that it's a war, consider this published report. The early show just stole the Today Show's 9-year NBC veteran hairstylist.
Brad Pitt's new movie continues to raise controversy at the top of tonight's ET News Brief. Fight Club copycats? Not in this case. Initial reports tied the injuries and hospitalization of this 16-year-old teen from Auburn, Washington, to Brad Pitt's ultra-violent film featuring graphic bare-knuckle fistfights.
It wasn't because of that movie. I've never seen the movie.
Jonathan Wills tells ET he suffered a seizure while engaged in a boxing match in a friend's garage. Unlike the movie, sheriff reports indicate the combatants were wearing gloves, and the incident was not fueled by alcohol. A Veronica's plot that stars legal troubles. 34-year-old Wallace Langham has been charged with battery and a hate crime stemming from an altercation on September 7th in a Hollywood grocery store. The actor allegedly punched and kicked a gay man who had been admiring the tattoos of a woman Langham had been shopping with. Langham is scheduled to enter a plea to the misdemeanor charges on November 15th.
I don't know how anybody plays golf in the morning.
Jack Nicholson's latest love, Laura Flynn Boyle, was nowhere in sight as Jack joined other celebrity golfers for the AFI Alfred Dunhill Golf Classic in Pacific Palisades, California. At the fundraiser, which benefits various Film Institute programs, Billy Crystal expressed gratitude to E.T.'s online voters who made him their pick to host this year's Oscars.
I saw that. That was very nice.
House on Haunted Hill topped the Halloween weekend box office.
Let the games begin.
The remake of the Vincent Price horror classic scared up approximately $15 million to land at #1, but received mixed reviews on our ET website. Mike wrote, "This remake improves on the original. It's a spine-tingling thrill ride." But John wasn't so convinced, saying, "I thought it was an okay movie. It did its best to scare me, but wasn't a nail-biter or chiller. Taye Diggs was great in the movie."
Morning.
It was a double dose of good news for Taye, who also stars in the weekend's #2 film, The Best Man, which took in about $6.5 million. Double Jeopardy remained strong at #3, while American Beauty finished 4th. And opening at #5, Meryl Streep's Music of the Heart, which didn't strike the right chord with one viewer who wrote in, "Music of the Heart should have been named Miss Meryl's Opus." Maybe a true story, but hardly original and absolutely predictable. Incidentally, watch out for Taye Diggs in 2 new films next year. First, Way of the Gun with James Caan, and then Mary Jane's Last Dance with Goldie Hawn's son, Oliver Hudson. Mary?
And Bob, speaking of new films, Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci are ready for their new movie Sleepy Hollow to hit theaters. But tonight, Johnny opens up about becoming a papa, and Christina reveals her pain over criticism about her weight.
It can be hurtful and it's annoying that you can't just get by on your talent.
The 19-year-old actress has slimmed down to 105 pounds and a size 2, but she's still stung by an article in this month's Movie Line magazine and comparisons to a young Delta Burke.
And I have been criticized about it. But it's like being an athlete. You know, you have to have a certain physique to do this job.
You bewitched me.
Christina has also lightened her locks for the new film Sleepy Hollow, due in theaters November 19th. Johnny Depp co-stars in this update of the Washington Irving classic. The 36-year-old actor has a new production in his personal life as well. His 5-month-old daughter, Lily Rose, with French singer Vanessa Paradis.
I'm completely wrapped around her finger, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and she knows it already. That's what's amazing. Kids really, they know immediately, you know, especially little girls with their dads.
Excuse my ma'am.
When she grows up, Lily will no doubt enjoy Dad's on-screen chemistry with Christina. It was a little awkward for Johnny, who first met Christina when she was 9 years old, while visiting then-girlfriend Winona Ryder on the set of Mermaids.
To be playing opposite her as love interest is pretty absurd, pretty odd.
It's just so bizarre and weird, but we have a good enough relationship that we're able to just laugh about it and make jokes, and it's fine.
Johnny and Christina may be even more uncomfortable in their new project. They have a steamy love scene in their next film, The Man Who Cried.
Coming up in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
Hollywood's ex-wives, Kevin Costner, Michael Douglas, Steven Spielberg, and their staggering settlements. But what happens after the divorce is final?
It's painful and difficult.
We're there for the emotional moment with Ashley Judd and her race car driver boyfriend. It's $1 Million Mania. We'll tell you how to play Regis's game show at home. And then up the ante with Creed. It's a new game with a $2 million payday.
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Coming on video and DVD, like father, like son.
That's my boy.
Adam Sandler.
I'm waiting on you.
Big Daddy. Buy it November 2nd on video cassette and DVD.
Oh, the tragedy of using a dandruff shampoo. Note how isolated it makes people feel. Note its unpleasant smell, the absence of rich lather. Note its name. Nizoral AD, the world's #1 prescribed ingredient for dandruff in non-prescription strength. People can stay dandruff-free by doing this with Nizoral AD only twice a week. Only twice a week. What a pity. Nizoral AD, the freedom will go to your head.
New electronic Hollywood squares.
The fashion model square.
Agree or disagree to get 3 in a row.
Agree. X gets the square.
Yeah! Then pick the secret square and play the bonus round. New electronic Hollywood squares from Tiger.
What makes a serial killer tick? Tonight, meet the investigators who can take you inside the mind of a murderer. They are called profilers. I'm Jeff Gianola, also tonight at 11. Are the rains returning anytime soon? 7-Day Weather Planner at 11.
For each doubt, confidence. For each struggle, relief. For each child, success.
Right now, save $25 when you schedule a skills assessment at one of Sylvan's 9 learning centers, including the new center now open in McMinnville. See the white pages for the location nearest you.
The bagless Dirt Devil Vision is lightweight and easy to push and turn. But our latest Vision doesn't just give you power you can see, it gives you proof. With a light that turns green when your floor is completely clean, or red when it's not. So you won't miss a thing. Get a Vision, because nothing escapes the power of a Dirt Devil.
On November 14th, a massive earthquake will hit New York City. So, start leaving today. If you can make it out of here, you can make it out of anywhere.
We should have taken the bus.
Aftershock, CBS, Sunday, November 14th.
Life just got smoother. New CG Smoothers Makeup. A light gel-based formula. A built-in moisturizer helps keep skin smooth all day. How smooth is that? New CG Smoothers Makeup.
Lips just got smoother. CoverGirl introduces CG Smoothers Hydrating Lip Color. It hydrates better than the leading lip balm to make lips smoother than ever. New CG Smoothers Hydrating Lip Color. Easy, breezy, beautiful. CoverGirl.
No, kids are not a burden. Sometimes you might think maybe they are. I mean, every once in a while. But, yeah, it's just like this guidance. You know, you just guide them into appreciating just the good things in life and the things that'll give them true happiness. And someday you gotta let them go, and it's hard. It's hard to let them go.
Guide your car to true happiness. Chevron with Techron.
I'm a crier. I mean, just thinking about it makes me cry.
Ashley Judd has been in the headlines for her hit movie Double Jeopardy and for a stalker who came to her house. But this weekend, she shared the spotlight with her boyfriend. Ashley Judd bestowed a good luck hug and kiss on her boyfriend, race car driver Dario Franchitti, as he competed in the Marlboro 500 yesterday in California. This was one of the couple's first public outings since Dario chased a stalker off the Double Jeopardy star's property last September. Dario finished in 10th place, but the celebrity-filled crowd was stunned when 24-year-old driver Greg Moore died from massive head and internal injuries after his car went off the track at more than 220 miles an hour and slammed into a wall. A brief prayer was held in his honor. A new love for TV's Ted Danson at the top of tonight's Inside Hollywood.
I'll give you something to make the pain go away.
Yeah, you just want to knock me out so I sleep all the time.
Oh, that would make my pain go away.
Decker's new love is played by none other than Titanic star Frances Fisher. An emergency trip to the hospital next Monday on CBS leads to an awkward but hot romance between Fisher and Danson's tough character.
Totally graceless when it comes to intimacy.
Curmudgeon sums it up perfectly.
Working at it. I'm not going to let it beat me.
Talk show host Montel Williams gave E.T. a positive update on his battle against MS as he and daughter Winter Grace were in Washington, D.C., helping raise $300,000 for the Humane Society of the U.S.
Tell her how people should treat animals.
Nice. Whoopi Goldberg and I got ourselves into a little feeding frenzy in the kitchen the other day. It was a delicious and nutritious way to help the fight against cancer, and you won't believe the ingredients. We are standing here in front of the most delicious-looking food. It is mouth-watering, and we're going to have a pig out. Whoopi Goldberg joined me in the kitchen for a health food taste test of soy and tofu-based recipes.
So I'm here as the guinea fool as opposed to the guinea pig. I want to taste this Philly cheese steak. Be quiet.
That's right, cheesesteak sandwiches along with banana pudding, glazed donuts, ravioli, even Chicago deep dish pizza, and all good for you.
This is tofu?
The recipes are all featured in a new book called The Taste for Living World Cookbook, put together by Michael Milken and Chef Beth Ginsberg. While in prison for his role in an insider trading scandal 6 years ago, Milken was diagnosed with prostate cancer. In remission now for 6 years, he has devoted his life to finding a cure and helping others fight the disease, partly through better diet.
So we've tried everything on the table. Whoopi, first time you've had soy. What do you think? Is this the life-changing event?
Don't talk to me, I'm eating.
By the way, all the proceeds of Michael Milken's new book will go to prostate cancer research. Already, Michael and his foundation, CapCure, have raised more than $70 million.
Coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
The hotlines are open for new contestants on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But is Regis ready to take on the new game show with a $2 million jackpot? Hollywood ex-wives, their public breakup, their private pain.
You suddenly can't get a reservation in Beverly Hills.
Now, Michael Douglas's mom talks about her son's soon-to-be ex and her own Hollywood divorce.
That's coming up in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
In the year 2000, how old will you be? Who can do the math? You'll be my age. Wonder what you'll be doing.
Back then, you couldn't imagine you'd be at Walt Disney World, still feeling like a kid. Come be part of a year-long Millennium celebration you'll never forget. Just call 1-407-WDisney.
Won't be too old to do anything. Celebrate the future, hand in hand.
This has never been seen on TV before. A routine police stop. Out of nowhere, a car slams into the patrolman's cruiser, then hits him, sending the officer 30 feet into the air. A high-speed chase, now a heated foot pursuit.
You stop right now, I will shoot you!
The first real TV ride-along. And join the watch as two firemen barely make it out of this building alive. Witness the unexpected next Real TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
It costs a lot to get that beautiful smooth top range, so don't clean it with harsh sandpaper type cleansers. Use Wyman Cooktop, made specially for smooth top ranges. Even soft scrubbing cleansers can damage your range's finish, and they can't bring back the shine. Cooktop does. It helps revitalize old ranges and keeps new ones looking beautiful. Use Wyman Cooktop, the range cleaner the manufacturers recommend. Look for Wyman Cooktop Cleaning Cream in the oven cleaning aisle at these stores.
My wife's at the bottom of the pool.
Celebrity 911 calls. Should these private moments be made public? Then, the UFO sighting that made one man a true believer. Plus, meet the Leo lookalike. Next extra.
Tomorrow at 12:30 on Coin TV 6.
What's on your list today? You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
Johnny may not be able to read, but he just got your promotion.
From diplomas to green cards, forged documents are up for sale on the World Wide Web.
Find out what happens when the BS doesn't mean Bachelor of Science. Cheaters.com. Tomorrow on Coin 6 News at 6.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, Madonna's daughter Lourdes, the Onassis heir Athena, the lifestyles of the richest girls in the world in the Entertainment Tonight cover story.
I thought everybody lived like that.
Lear jets, limos, designer clothes. Now we open the doors to the mansions some of them grew up in. At home with Judge Joe Brown.
These are one of the secrets that I don't like anybody to know about.
A day in the life of TV's newest legal star and his verdict on the competition. MTV's Carson Daly joins E.T. and lands the exclusive with the Bond girl.
I'm about to hang out with Dr. Christmas Jones.
That's tomorrow.
The huge success of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is creating a craze. Now there's a home version of Regis Philbin's hit show and another multi-million-dollar TV game that makes you really greedy.
What's the name of it? Greed.
As Regis Philbin and his crew prepare for the next round of contestants, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is getting some competition, and its name is Greed.
Since we took it to Fox, and that's an edgy network, and they like, controversy, we said, we'll do a game show called Greed.
Greed begins a 3-episode run on Thursday, and to get attention, producer Dick Clark has upped the ante.
We came up with the brilliant idea of why not a $2 million prize?
So they're just 4 questions away from winning $2 million.
Chuck Woolery hosts, and though the high-tech look may be similar to Millionaire, Clark says there are differences. A team of 5 contestants works together to share the wealth, and members can challenge each other for their winnings.
The only problem is if I'm wrong and I don't succeed, I'm out.
I always say, you want to keep the cash, or do you want to go for the greed?
What word appears above George Washington's head?
Without Regis and the Millionaire, none of this would be happening.
Regis knows about competition. He fought to host Millionaire, beating out Phil Donahue and Montel Williams.
I didn't beat them out. They were under consideration. Yeah, I guess I did beat them out. Stopped on them.
It wasn't easy, but Regis wouldn't take no for the final answer.
I called him again and again and wore him down. He never had a chance.
Now you have a chance. The new toll-free contestant number was released today for the 15-episode run that begins November 7th. And if you don't make it, there's still good news. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is coming to CD-ROM, which means you can play at home.
You press the button. Regis!
Regis! Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is even making it into Spin City. E.T. has learned someone from the mayor's office will be calling the toll-free number and becomes a contestant.
Their divorces are public and painful, and their settlements are often staggering. But life after their famous spouses are gone can be even more devastating. What happens to Hollywood ex-wives is our Entertainment Tonight cover story. Kevin Costner left his ex, Cindy, with a reported $80 million settlement. Published reports say when Steven Spielberg split from Amy Irving, the divorce cost him $100 million. And when Michael Douglas's divorce from wife Deandra becomes final, she's estimated to wind up with $60 million. But with the cold cash comes a harsh truth, to which Michael's own mother can attest. Diana Douglas Darrett was Kirk Douglas's first wife, and in her autobiography, In the Wings, she tells how divorcing Kirk in 1949 left her virtually alone.
Everybody else disappeared, just into the blue, over the horizon.
Kirk's infidelity plagued their 6-year marriage, and their split was fodder for gossip columnists.
I just felt angry and violated, and felt it was nobody's business but ours.
Diana moved back to Manhattan, raised her sons, and remarried. She's not making predictions about Michael's future with his new lady, Catherine Zeta-Jones, but she says breaking up in the public eye is an incredible strain.
It's painful and difficult. Mike has gone through a lot of pain. He's now with another lady, which has helped matters, I think, for him considerably. I still keep in touch with Deandra, and Michael wants me to keep in touch with her. She's the mother of Cameron and everything.
But the pain of divorce can also take its toll on the children. Last week, Michael's son Cameron was arrested in New York for possession of cocaine, and the news surprised his grandmother.
During the summer, we shared the apartment together in New York. Michael was away. We got along fine, and he seemed to be great then, in good spirits, and certainly not into anything.
For many Hollywood ex-wives, breaking up can be hard to do in other ways.
You're suddenly out of favor, out of luck, and can't get a reservation in Beverly Hills.
Divorce attorney Raoul Felder predicts that Howard Stern's estranged wife, Allison, could pocket $40 million. And the next big trend in celebrity divorces is stony silence. Take Marla Maples, who threatened to expose Donald Trump's failings if he ran for president. He retaliated by holding up her alimony. The reason? There is a confidentiality clause in their settlement.
Now, everybody wants it. The butcher wants to be protected. The baker, everybody has these clauses, these agreements.
A report from London says that Mick Jagger's brief affair with Luciana Morad could cost the rocker a bundle as well. One tabloid says the model has filed a paternity suit asking for $10 million to support their 5-month-old baby Lucas. We'll be right back.
Which Playboy model dropped out of nursing school to pursue a Hollywood career? Is it Pamela Anderson Lee, Jenny McCarthy, or Rena Mero? Your answer is next in the E.T. Birthdays.
Closed captioning provided by...
No one watches your bottom line like Office Max. Oh, Office Max. We go to the max for you.
New Gentle Breeze Gain. Lighter scent, same cleaning power.
Every day, you open your eyes to a million possibilities. Wherever life takes you, will you be ready? Now you can be with the first fabric enhancer ever, New Downy Premium Care. Its clear formula has natural enhancers that help reduce wrinkles and let fabrics breathe so they're light and airy next to your skin. And it leaves cotton so absorbent. It's even earned the Cotton Seal. Now your clothes are more ready to wear, which leaves you ready to live. After all, think of what you could miss if you're not ready. New Downy Premium Care. Ready to wear.
A competitive streak runs through the Martin family. So does heart disease. That's why the Martins have a health plan that lets them choose OHSU and its comprehensive heart care. From prevention and routine cardiac procedures to breakthrough treatments and research. From kids at Dornbecker to adults at OHSU. That's a winning combination. OHSU, where healing, teaching, and discovery come together.
Picture this. Value Village is having a big fall clearance sale. This Saturday, November 6th. Save up to 75% throughout the store. Saving money couldn't be simpler.
Today on IHOP Reveal, we'll uncover how they really come up with wacky IHOP breakfast names. Behind IHOP scenes, we found this panel of supposed breakfast naming geniuses. But our hidden cameras reveal that these masterminds simply pull names out of a hat. And that's why they're called scrambles. The ranch scramble is stuffed with ham, tomato, and onion, then smothered with cheese and served with hash browns and buttermilk pancakes from $2.99. However, we could not find out how they chose any time's a good time for IHOP.
Got a cold? Try the #1 pharmacist-recommended cold treatment of its kind, Coldies. In 4 flavors like cool menthol.
Introducing Dentivite, the vitamin toothpaste. Dentivite's powerful antioxidants penetrate to support gum tissue health. Toothpaste, vitamin, Dentivite.
Star's having an ET-style birthday today. Which Playboy model dropped out of nursing school to pursue a Hollywood career?
That's Jenny McCarthy. She turns 27. Lyle Lovett is 42, and Barbara Bosson is 60. Man, look at the time. That's all that we have for you for tonight.
Tomorrow, though, we're going to reveal Entertainment Weekly's #1 entertainer of the last 50 years.
See you tomorrow.
Tonight on the Comedy Broadcasting System, will a romantic weekend getaway bring out the animal in the King of Queens? Then, after 10 years of marriage, Jimmy's out to prove he's still got it.
Can I help you find a pair of Dockers in a Husky?
An all-new Ladies' Man, followed by a revealing Raymond. Then, one of these people has a shocking secret. You know?
You know?
Does everybody know?
Find out who.
They do now.
On an all-new Becker. It all happens CBS tonight.
I like to sit in traffic. I always look at it as an opportunity to talk to the person next to you. But other people don't see it that way. Lighten up. Just lighten up. You know, we're all stuck in this world together. Make it happy, you know. I don't mind sitting in traffic as long as I get Chevron with Techron. I feel great no matter where I am.
Make your car feel great. Use Chevron with Techron.
It's a party. It's like a tailgate party.
Hi there, I'm looking for the Star Wars Noble...
Naboo fighter.
Right. This is great. The Fred Meyer Wish Book. 40 pages of all the toys your kids are asking for, and you're going to love the prices. Freddy's has all kinds of early gift ideas. One more game? And if you're getting your house ready for entertaining, you'll find all the stuff you need to deck the halls. Oh yeah, come Thanksgiving, you'll be looking for things to do.
You'll find it at Fred Meyer.
Today on IHOP Revealed, we'll uncover how they really come up with wacky IHOP breakfast names. Behind IHOP scenes, we found this panel of supposed breakfast naming geniuses. But our hidden cameras reveal that these masterminds simply pull names out of a hat. And that's why they're called scrambles. The ranch scramble is stuffed with ham, tomato, and onion, then smothered with cheese and served with hash browns and buttermilk pancakes from $2.99. However, we could not find out how they chose any time's a good time for IHOP.
A Portland office complex held hostage by an animal at 11.
Time to get real. It's Real TV. A couple is stranded at sea, but one man risks his life to save theirs, making him a real TV hero. The building is engulfed, and the firefighter must get out before the flames claim his life. Target practice in the desert. Someone's gonna get hurt bad. Plus, they all cross their fingers that the implosion goes okay. And a close encounter with some giant beasts. This is Real TV for Monday, November 1st, 1999. In today's top story, a badge of honor over the weekend for this amazing rescue at sea. Months ago, Pat Gale and her husband Brian were trapped at sea in this boat, 40 miles off the coast of Florida. A fire broke out in the engine room, and Brian was suffering chest pains. Pat sent out a distress call. A nearby ship responded. 48-year-old Gunter Sinkowski, a former Navy SEAL, jumped into the ocean and swam to the stranded vessel. Then hooked up a tow line to bring the boat in. As the Coast Guard arrived to transport Brian, video cameras on the ship and in the sky documented the rescue.
Shoreline still on deck, you're clear to move. Back on half, just clear. Okay, come in. Roger. Happy with your references? Yeah. Good. That's good. Location is alongside the door.
Brian was rushed to the hospital, where he was treated for breathing in toxic fumes. Now, he recounts his brush with death for Real TV.
This is the first time in my life that I could recall where I was facing death in the eye.
I was afraid that he was going to die, and I just have to sit there.
And Gunter's actions earned him a medal from the Coast Guard.
In the moment, you don't think much about it, but later on, when you accomplish something, then you feel really good about it.
Hi, I'm John Daly in the Real TV newsroom, and we have a story about true heroes next. They're the men and women who enter burning buildings without a second thought to save people's lives. But this time, it's one firefighter's life that might be in jeopardy.
Firefighters are battling a blaze on the south side of Chicago. A two-story apartment building is being ravaged by flames. Several smoke eaters attack the inferno from outside, while the two-man team searches the second floor for missing people. Firefighters appear to have the upper hand on the blaze, but are surprised by a sudden flash of flames. The two men on the top floor are now trapped by the flare-up. They struggle behind the bricks to find a window. One man makes it out and uses a wooden ladder to escape the flames. He's free, but firefighter Terry Benner is still inside. Moments later, we see Benner reaching for the window with the fire's breath at his back. He loses his helmet in the struggle, and with no time to spare, throws himself through the window frame. The intense heat penetrates Benner's protective gear. His clothes are smoldering. It's an anxious moment, but Benner makes it out safely.
As soon as I got up, I could feel my ears burning, so I knew it was really hot in there. The reflective tape on my coat had melted off. Plastic covered a gauge had melted. protective boot, rubber boot melted off. I was very relieved to see the ladder was there. I didn't jump. I was surprised. I didn't realize there was that much fire behind me. It was that intense. I could feel the heat, but I didn't know the flames were that close.
Although one resident dies, firefighters successfully rescue 4 others. Neighbors agree that the outcome could have been much worse if it hadn't been for the quick action of Terry Benner and his fellow firefighters.
And Benner says the fire was so hot because the brick trapped all the heat inside the building, like a giant oven.
If you ever needed proof that fooling around with guns is dangerous, here it is.
I said, I'm the one that always complains, not you.
It's a sunny day in Pine Valley, California. Jason Bennett and his girlfriend Emily are getting ready for a field trip, a day of target practice. They pick up their friend Cav and set up some targets at this makeshift shooting range. Emily is doing some shooting of her own with a home video camera. Emily's been hit, drops the camera, and it immediately cuts off.
She screamed and fell to the ground, and the camera hit the ground and the battery fell off. And I tried to remain calm because I didn't know what had happened. So I walked over to her and pulled her hands away, and her face was just covered in blood.
When we slow the tape down for you, you can see the bullet fragment ricochet from the car wheel and fly right at the camera.
We thought at the time that she was hit by a shell casing from the gun, because actually in the video you can see the shell casing flying through the frame. And it was not until I got home later that night and played the tape on a larger TV that I could see that she actually got hit by the bullet fragment.
Hi, baby.
It wasn't a terrible cut, but it was a perfect little half circle.
Emily's forehead is bleeding, and she needs stitches.
But thank you for making me really nervous. Yeah.
Jason and Cav take Emily to a nearby emergency room.
Too bad I didn't get a serious gun from you guys. Mario Brothers Band-Aid. Oh, you stuck.
It takes 8 stitches to close her wound.
Bye. Bye.
And even though Emily can joke about it now,
Here we are in Pine Valley.
Shooting at a metal wheel is not a good idea.
this video is a stinging reminder of just how close she came to being seriously hurt, even killed.
Downtown Toronto has never seen anything like this. A 12-story building is blasted to bits in the heart of the city center, just a few hundred feet from City Hall. It takes 3 weeks for a demolition company to strip the building of glass, wood, anything nailed down. If all goes well, 15 cases of dynamite will blow in a precisely timed sequence. If it doesn't, dozens of downtown buildings could be damaged or destroyed. Vic Priestley is in charge.
Just get all the protection in place right now. Everything's on schedule.
He calls himself the Master Blaster, but he admits he's nervous. His 23-year-old son Ryan is set to push the detonation button.
Okay, if you blast the building, it's all or nothing.
This is the first time Ryan and this family-owned company have imploded a building.
Everything's really quiet, eh? Everyone's quiet, and you're thinking all these things going through your head, and what are you going to do? There's no turning back. Count down 15 seconds, and your heart's racing about 125 miles an hour. And then it's just like, boom.
Out of sight, the charges in the basement fire first. That creates a hole, a vacuum for the rest of the building to fall into. But look at the top half. Instead of falling straight down, it careens far forward, dangerously close to other buildings. The force is enormous. Watch it again from this camera at ground zero.
You're standing there watching it coming down at you, and then the dust was just barreling over the whole parking lot and the whole area.
Grit and debris explode against the lens. It takes 10 minutes for the debris cloud to clear, and then the damage becomes evident.
Me and my father started walking into the dust. It looks like a bomb went off, and a bomb did go off, and it was overwhelming.
But not everything went as planned. Windows are blown out in several nearby buildings, but there is no serious damage or injury from the big blast.
It's more or less just one day of chaos. 15 seconds of your heart falling to the bottom of your feet.
a routine traffic stop turns into a life and death drama. Coming up, out of nowhere comes a car that's out of control. Later, riding along with the cops, and there's plenty of action as the chase is on. Plus, do you have the guts to kiss a whale? Don't go away.
Some people get nervous when that door goes up. Not me. But then I deliver to all the shops. Nervous people like crunchy food. Don't sell much nervous food here.
Goodwrench Good Time Savings means great deals, like tire rotation and balance for only $29.99 or less. It's a good time to see GM Goodwrench Service Plus.
Good time savings? No wonder I don't sell any nervous food here.
Why is it models always look 15? Wrinkles? Talk to her in about 20 years.
At the Pond's Institute, we don't give you hype, just results. Our age-defying lotion is proven to visibly reduce fine lines by up to 77%. Age-defying lotion, no hype, just younger-looking skin.
We don't brush with toothpaste anymore. We use something that protects your whole mouth.
It's not just the toothpaste.
It's like a whole mouth paste.
Triple Protection Aquafresh does it all. It's 3 toothpastes in one.
Now we brush with Aquafresh.
It's the whole mouth paste.
Johnny may not be able to read, but he just got your promotion.
From diplomas to green cards, forged documents are up for sale on the World Wide Web.
Find out what happens when the BS doesn't mean Bachelor of Science. Cheaters.com. Tomorrow on Coin 6 News at 6.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical.
There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical.
Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can't eat whatever you want, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information. Or call 888-611-6068 to get more information about losing weight with Xenical.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduced bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins. Therefore, a daily multivitamin is recommended.
Senator got elected.
The Buzz with Lars Larson.
And immediately took her boyfriend on a taxpayer-paid trip.
Weekday mornings at 5:30.
For 30 days.
Oh, you say that like that's a bad thing.
Flew on the concrete.
It's what people are talking about.
You're watching Real TV.
Welcome back. This is why police hate it when you call it a routine traffic stop. There's never anything routine about it. Sometimes trouble comes when you least expect it. Watch this Real TV exclusive.
A highway patrol trooper makes a routine stop along Interstate 35 in Devine, Texas. Trooper Kevin Marmore pulls his pickup over for speeding.
How you doing? Texas Highway Patrol. Rating your stop, your speed protected 84.
This stretch of highway is a known pipeline for drug smugglers. So as standard procedure, Trooper Marmore does a quick search of the vehicle. But as the trooper looks through the cab, he has no idea he's just put his life on the line. What he doesn't see is that a speeding car on the highway is heading straight for him. As the car hits the patrol cruiser, the in-dash cam goes black for a split second. Then the collision takes down this man in the white t-shirt. He's the passenger from the pickup truck. Amazingly, he only suffers minor injuries. But the trooper isn't as lucky. What you don't see on the tape is when the violent impact launches Trooper Marmore nearly 30 feet. Now the cop lays right here in the tall grass, fighting for his life.
The first thing that went through my mind was that I'd been shot. There was a loud pop, almost like a tire blowing out. And everything just blacked out. It felt like I was doubled over, flying through the air.
This tape has never been seen on television, and Trooper Marmore has never talked about his horrifying accident until now, in this exclusive interview with Real TV.
My left arm at the elbow joint was open, probably about 2 inches. You could see inside the joint. My leg was obviously broken. It was kind of twisted around a little bit.
The driver who causes the collision is a 71-year-old man.
I saw him get out of his car. He walked up to me. He just kind of looked at me, and I told him my unit number to go back to my car and call for help. At that point, he left, and he never called for help. The gentleman running up is an off-duty Laredo officer, and got the information, went back to my patrol car and called for assistance.
The trooper spends 9 days in the hospital, but it takes him 8 months to recover from his injuries and return to duty. On a recent afternoon, Trooper Marmor takes us back to that stretch of highway where he nearly lost his life.
The front of the patrol car was positioned back here, and the pickup truck was approximately right in here. You can see the gouge marks where the impact was. So I was standing at the driver's door, and I landed somewhere approximately right in here with my legs in that direction.
This cop is thankful the driver wasn't injured in the collision, but he's bothered by the elderly man's lack of remorse.
I don't feel any anger towards him for hitting me. The man was aggravated that he was receiving a citation. He said that he didn't do anything wrong and I wasn't hurt that bad. It's a lonely feeling laying there on the side of the road. It's a scary feeling. The amount of damage that was done, to think that I survived it was unbelievable.
And Trooper Marmor believes his bulletproof vest saved his life. He says it protected his internal organs from the impact.
It's a spiritual event.
It's a life-changing experience.
And these whales are happy to oblige. Plus, through the streets and through someone's backyard, on the job with the cops. We'll be right back.
Hey, Eduardo, buddy. Got a minute? That's not gonna work. I really think we should talk.
If someone you know is a problem gambler, betting out of control,
I'm getting in your face.
putting their job and family at risk,
Ed,
talk to
can I tell you
them.
something straight up?
If you're not sure how to start, call, and we'll help you get in a conversation about getting treatment.
I've got something I need to say to you, Ed. As a friend. Okay, here we go.
Asthma. It's striking more and more of our kids. In just 13 years, the number of children with asthma has more than doubled. Scientists know that global warming is real and heating up the planet. More heat means more smog, and smog can trigger asthma attacks for our kids. There are solutions. Find out what we can do to breathe easier about global warming.
It's the Ross $12.99 sweater blowout. Save up to 70% on an incredible selection of name brand and designer sweaters. These sweaters sell elsewhere for up to $48. At Ross, they're just $12.99. The Ross $12.99 sweater blowout. It'll blow you away.
There's always something new when you shop at Ross.
Disney on Ice presents for the first time ever the full-length production of The Little Mermaid. Coin TV6 and 98.7 KUPL would like to help you experience it all with your family. Just listen to 98.7 KUPL for your chance to win tickets to the show. Tickets are available at the box office and all Ticketmaster outlets. Come and join us under the sea live on ice as Disney on Ice presents The Little Mermaid, playing the Rose Garden November 18th through 21st, courtesy of Coin TV6 and Couple.
Dr. Volpe says he can perform cosmetic miracles. Okay, pick me up at 2 o'clock. So, do you see a big difference?
You bet. After the 5th tank full, this baby's never run better.
5 tanks of Texaco Clean System 3 gasoline is all it takes to get a cleaner engine for better performance.
You want to go to the early bird special?
Whatever.
You're watching Real TV. Real TV travels to Mexico, where these folks are embarking on one of the most inspiring journeys of their lives. And thanks to video cameras, we get to savor it with them.
It's a life-changing experience.
We're in the pristine waters off the coast of Mexico's Baja Peninsula.
Oh, there he goes. That's amazing.
This is where gray whales travel every year to give birth before heading back to Alaska. These California tourists are here too because they want to experience something few of us ever have. Actually touch these magnificent mammals. Naturalist Jim Pekarsky begins the trip with a warning.
We don't want to touch the blowhole because that's where they breathe from. You don't want to touch the eyes, the flippers, or the tail flukes.
And there's no doubt who's in charge.
The whales are going to make the choice, and if they choose to come over to the boat, then we are in luck.
And we are in luck. Let's watch.
It's incredible, and they're so wonderful. I can't even talk.
It was warm and it was very soft. Wonderful experience.
Of course, touching wild animals is controversial and can even be dangerous. But there are no regrets on board today. Only memories that will be cherished forever. Tomorrow on Real TV, the armed robber uses what appears to be a baby as a human shield. Plus the shootout in broad daylight. That's tomorrow. Still ahead today, a celebrity sighting in Malibu. Guess who?
Cops go after a suspect and they won't stop until they get their man. We've got all the action in today's Real TV Ride-Along. Hold on tight.
Get turned around. Ryan, get turned around.
And listen closely.
What? What is it? What did he do? What did he do? 515, code 2. 27th Avenue and Camelback. I got a theft suspect just stole a bunch of stuff from the AutoZone.
Real TV is on a ride-along with Trooper Tim Mason of the Arizona Department of Public Safety. And the action's getting hot.
Side of the AutoZone. Again, we're going to be on there. South side of the AutoZone. Down.
We're in pursuit of a suspected shoplifter on the run in a red pickup. Mason calls in the cavalry, but they won't arrive in time because the suspect's about to make his move.
On 28th Avenue, and we're going to go foot pursuit. You stop right now, I will shoot
you! In a flash, the fugitive scales a backyard fence and disappears into the night. Trooper Mason pays no attention to the beware of dog sign and follows the suspect.
Stop now!
The cameraman can't leap the fence, so he looks for another way around. That's not going to work, so he turns back, dodges the dog.
No, dog.
And meets back up with Trooper Mason. Good hustle, but a wasted effort. The suspect is nowhere to be found.
I hear him in the background, right here, in the backyard.
Now it's a game of cat and mouse. Officers set up a perimeter and begin their search. The whole neighborhood is on the lookout. Even the woman who lives in that house with the dog gets involved.
Hey, here's something else he dropped.
He dropped his phone?
Officers check the suspect's truck and find clues that reveal his identity.
Yeah, he goes by Marvin.
While helicopters search from above, Trooper Mason checks on a radio call down in his cruiser.
Okay, right now we been advised by Phoenix Police Department that we have the suspect from the theft in custody. And now we're entering into a parking lot. He jumped? Okay, 515, my mistake. We're in foot pursuit. And they're at 28th Avenue. They're running no...
And just when it looks like the suspect slips away again, he's spotted.
I'm behind you on your right, officer. I'm behind you on your right.
In a textbook takedown, the good guys get their man.
There we go. Yes, sir.
After all the trouble and the chase, Trooper Mason remains incredibly polite and professional while he asks the suspect for an explanation.
You're quick, bro. You ditched me on those fences.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I'm not mad at you.
I'm sorry, I panicked.
How come you ran from me, though?
I panicked.
You panicked?
I just panicked.
All right, bud. Hey, take care, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Good luck to you.
Tomorrow on Real TV, heroes in action and cameras follow. It's our special report on ride-alongs. Watch as firefighters work fast to save a life. That's tomorrow. If you have Real TV, we want to know. You can find us on the web at realtv1.com.
Thanks. At Geico, we work 24 hours a day. Fortunately, we're equipped for the job. Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Am I on? Geico Direct could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance. Result?
Smaller bill.
Geico, a 15-minute call could save you 15% or more.
What makes a serial killer tick? Tonight, meet the investigators who can take you inside the mind of a murderer. They are called profilers. I'm Jeff Gianola, also tonight at 11. Are the rains returning anytime soon? 7-day weather planner at 11.
Today on IHOP Revealed, we'll uncover how they really come up with wacky IHOP breakfast names. Behind IHOP scenes, we found this panel of supposed breakfast naming geniuses. But our hidden cameras reveal that these masterminds simply pull names out of a hat. And that's why they're called scrambles. The ranch scramble is stuffed with ham, tomato, and onion, then smothered with cheese and served with hash browns and buttermilk pancakes from $2.99. However, we could not find out how they chose any time's a good time for IHOP.
Hi, I'm Jeff Gianola from Coin 6 News. As a public service to our Latino community, you can find our 5, 6, and 6:30 p.m. newscasts in Spanish on your television SAP channel. Don't have a SAP channel on your TV? Then listen to Coin 6 News at 6 and 6:30 p.m. on La Zeta, KMUZ Radio, 12:30 a.m.
Nordstrom is proud to sponsor this Spanish simulcast of Coin 6 News. Visit your nearest Nordstrom now for the best fall fashion for the whole family.
Chinook Winds Casino. On the beach in Lincoln City.
You want football? Oh, who's your dad? Every NFL Sunday, Big Daddy and Waylon's got your football. The Jeep NFL off-road trip, the most outrageous, spectacular, Ed-worthy plays of the week. Sponsored by your local Jeep dealers. NFL Sundays on Coin 6 News at 6 and 11.
Closed captioning sponsored by...
Hey, what's it going to take to get you to buy this computer today, huh? Come here. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'll upgrade your Sims to Dims, no charge. You'll even throw in a SCSI card. See how you now, mouse pad. You want the mouse pad? 100% pure real neoprene. Come on, let me talk to you.
Promotional consideration sponsored by...
Everyone I know is on AOL. We're all on AOL. We have this kinship. There's something special about it, as corny as that might sound. AOL brings the world to you.
America Online. Sign up today.
A house is not a home until it's safe. The Brinks Home Security System. Just $49 installed in most markets. Call 1-800-GO-BRINKS.
Finally, a grueling triathlon is the last place you'd expect to find a pampered Hollywood star like Robin Williams in this Real TV star sighting.
A Real TV fan with a video camera is at the 3rd annual Malibu Triathlon.
She's doing the wildest camera work. Hi, how are you? It's kind of gorilla TV. Yeah, gorilla. We're working on our own. What are you wearing? I'm wearing basically what we call the